just stop oil. There's no equal rights in this country. If you're a British patriot, yeah, far right, and let me explain this for you that are not getting me. When I say I'm far right, I'm not. I'm a normal guy who's passionate about things. I care about my family. I'd like to see my tax money spent on this country's infrastructure and not given away. I'm not far right, but my opinions, I'm being labelled far right now, aren't I? I don't want millions of people coming here and swamping this country so we have no facilities. It'll become a third world country. Yeah, and I'm funding that. I don't like it. I don't like what's going on. 5 members, including the main man who started it, have just got prison sentences. He got 5 years for being on a Zoom call. Really. The other 4 got 4 years apiece. They've got locked up. People are crying in their vegan soup. Listen, let's face it, right? We get you. We get what you're about. Yeah, we get your propaganda. But just the same as you're following the evidence from scientists and people like Greta, people like me, you know, we go and have a look. And guess what? There's scientists over here with an alternative to global warming and what's happening and this agenda that's being pushed. And the thing is about you guys, you're taking it out on the British public, aren't you? You're causing a mass frustration. Peaceful protesting, the biggest sentences anywhere in the world for peaceful protesting. See, there's a cost to what you do. You put your own lives at risk. There's a cost to the British public, the taxpayer, policing you. And there's a cost to the frustration, anger and chaos you cause on the roads. Maybe causing loss of life and the like. But you don't care, do you? Anywhere, anytime, we'll protest. How about do some real protesting, yeah? Instead of like taking out artwork and stopping plays and anything that's going to get publicity, because that's all you're doing, you're getting yourself publicity. You're not getting yourself any followers, you're not persuading anyone. How about you go to these places where they mine cobalt for the electric vehicles, which are going to save the planet, really? Do you honestly think they are? These overweight monstrosities that have to cover something like 80,000 miles before they become green. Electric vehicles aren't the future. That's absolute shite that people are trying to sell us. But go, let's see you making a documentary about cobalt mining. You see all this protest in this country against fossil fuels and the like, you know, all of you guys obviously have 0 carbon footprints. You all have the latest boilers. You all cycle or walk everywhere. Well, you don't, do you? You've been found out. You're just the same as everyone else. You live in a normal house, use your car, use trains, use whatever you need to go about your business. So don't stop the British public doing that. There are wars being fought all over this planet for minerals, fossil fuels. How about getting involved in that? See, people are fighting to gain access to these countries. America won't be involved in that, or NATO, obviously. But people are not going to stop using fossil fuels. It'd be great if your monstrosity of a wind turbine, which are everywhere, created enough energy for everyone, but they don't, do they? They're an eyesore. They're an absolute eyesore. And then you've got your tidal energy. Yawn. You're not in the real world. 3rd greenest country on the planet, most overtaxed. Like people have said, Great Britain could sink into the ocean and not one tiny diddly squat difference would it make to global warming. Yet you seem to don your orange gear, take your orange paint and daub it everywhere in this great island of ours. You're not tackling nothing, yeah? You know, you might feel better when you go to bed at night, you know, the wife make you an extra vegan wrap, or, you know, you might have an extra glass of tofu milk, or whatever it is you eat or drink. My point is, you're not making a tot's difference. There's wars everywhere. Get involved in that. Go protest in other countries. India and China full steam ahead with their industrial revolutions. But no. British public, as always, bearing the brunt. And crying in your milk, your warm soy milk, you know, I don't care. I don't care. This country is unfair. Right now, protesting, peaceful protesting like you're getting locked up when people who are harming kids and women are walking away from court is wrong, but that's happening with lots of people. If we can lock a pensioner up for not paying a TV licence, then good luck. Just stop oil. There's no equal rights in this country. If you're a British patriot, yeah, far right, and let me explain this for you that are not getting me. When I say I'm far right, I'm not. I'm a normal guy who's passionate about things. I care about my family. I'd like to see my tax money spent on this country's infrastructure and not given away. I'm not far right, but my opinions are being labelled far right now, aren't I? I don't want millions of people coming here and swamping this country so we have no facilities. It'll become a third world country. Yeah, and I'm funding that. I don't like it. I don't like what's going on. But perhaps you just stop oil, people. You may appeal, you may get out sooner, but perhaps a taste of prison, yeah, see what the staffing's like, the facilities, the food, you know, maybe getting one shower a week. Perhaps when you come out, you could protest about that, the conditions of our prisons. I'm just going to leave it there, guys. Yeah. Most overtaxed. It's not right. Spend money on our infrastructure. There's revolution coming in this country. I do believe there is. Not how we all imagine, but there's going to be more and more bad behaviour and riots. And let's not forget the recent trouble in Leeds. Yeah. It was caused by, because the politicians are saying that, the far right, people travelling to Leeds to cause trouble. No, it wasn't. We know why it is. We've got communities now, third world, politics, conflict, violence, religions. Don't give a shite about this country. They don't give a shite about the neighbours. And when something happens they don't like, this is what they're going to do. Watch this space. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks for coming. God bless you all. I'll see you.
In the shadows they reside, secrets etched in stone, echoes of forgotten cries. Behind these walls alone, behind the walls where darkness thrives, whispers linger, secrets hide, invisible chains.